Hey, you could be eating something that is lowering your testosterone level right now.
Okay, so we're gonna break down the top 7 foods that are thought to maybe do this. We're gonna tell you whether or not it's true based on the scientific evidence and things that you can do to maybe control this.
And remember, the evidence for this is not super duper rigorous.
Yep.
More studies need to be done, but this is kind of what's out there right now.
I feel like we're talking about this a lot because we're getting older.
And our testosterone levels go down with age.
Unfortunately, it is.
That's
Okay, so here we go. So number 7, trans fats. We talked in other videos, trans fats are not good for you. Particularly, they've actually been banned as additives to most foods, but they still can enter from different processing measures. But the number one way that trans fats are still getting in your body is through an industrial process, particularly for certain vegetable oils. So be careful of the oils that you use. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
The 2 oils that maybe are the best to use are considered extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil, depending if you're cooking with it or using it at room temperature. So that's number 7.
You might have seen flax seeds that may lower your testosterone level. We did review that in another video. It doesn't really have a lot of evidence to support that. So
okay, so number 6, flaxseed. Don't worry about your flaxseed content. Number 5 is licorice root. So there have been 2 small older studies that show that if you consume licorice root, this can lower your testosterone. Again, not particularly robust evidence, has not been reproduced since that time. So not super concerning for me when it comes to the licorice.
what about mint? You like to keep fresh breath.
Who doesn't?
That has been shown in the literature that maybe a lot of mint, spearmint, I think specifically, can reduce your testosterone. Again, no super duper study on that one.
No, and it seems the studies that were done were for women with PCOS. And actually, we did a video about reflux disease that said mint was a problem
That's
too. So
right.
maybe that's another reason to consider avoiding it. Number 3 is alcohol. We've talked about this a million times. Alcohol obviously is not a healthy food choice. We all consume it intermittently, or some people consume it intermittently for a host of reasons. Certainly moderate your consumption, because the studies that did show it had a negative effect on testosterone were for moderate to larger volumes.
You said a host of reasons. I thought you were going to say when you're hosting.
Well, maybe that's one of the reasons. Number 3, alcohol. Probably consider eliminating if you're really worried about your testosterone.
Okay. And then the other one is, and this may come as a surprise, is like super low fat diets.
Wait, what? That's not good for you?
Well, that's the thing, right? I mean, if you are carrying a lot of extra weight and you're trying to reduce your weight, a low fat diet might help in that sense.
Right.
However, your testosterone level may go down in a really low fat diet.
And the reason that they think this happens is because our bodies are always adjusting to the stress that's around us. So if your body perceives there's a caloric deficit, it's going to go into kind of more of a storage and protective mode rather than a building mode so that you can survive. Reproducing is not important to you when you're trying to survive, and that's why your body shunts energy to other sources. Okay, number 1, which is on the list everywhere, and people have so much fear around this, is soy and isoflavones, because they have compounds that are similar to estrogen, and this is thought to relate to testosterone levels. However, there have been meta-analyses in 2010, 2021, and 2022 that show, without a doubt, soy is not a problem for lowering your testosterone. So soy is a good source of many healthy things, particularly for people that are plant-based, as a good source of protein, but it does not lower your testosterone. So don't fear the soy anymore.
For very little doubt. I would say without a doubt, but with very little doubt.
Okay.
So it probably doesn't, but that's your tofu.
Sure.
Back at it, tofu.
Yeah, or soy milk or whatever. Yeah, edamame. I mean,
What'd you say?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, lots of different sources.
Okay. There you go.
So now you know, top 7 things. Really, there's limited evidence that any specific food is going to drastically reduce your testosterone. It's more about the entire life that you lead. We have a long-form video coming about this that's going to break it down A to Z, how to live a testosterone-full life.
Yeah, so don't stress that you're eating something that's really lowering your testosterone. Just try and eat well, eat a variety of whole foods, avoid the processed foods. That'll help your testosterone level stay where it should be.
It's just good advice. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to our channel, leave some stories or thoughts that what you think is going to lower your testosterone.
And remember, you are in charge of your own health.
We'll see you next time.